Alright, I'm just pressing record here. I don't know if I'll ever use this, but I'm just going to do it just in case it ever comes off. Right, I'm local to me here. You can see the mighty Humber Bridge behind me there. But anyway, it's not about that. It's about this footpath. And I'm going to have a go at the council and try and get something done here about this. I'm going to have a little fight with them if I can. Just to give you some context, this is like a real nice footpath that goes along the riverside here. Beautiful, loads of people love it. I love coming down here all the time. I've been down here umpteen times. Recently, I've started noticing loads of litter being dropped at this like start point here. I'll just show you, can you see? Well, things like this, I've seen this quite a few times recently, last few weeks and stuff. And it's really getting on my nerves. So at the end of this path here, there's like another little village, a little town called North Ferriby. And there's bins over on that side. I'll just go show you now through the magic of editing. Yes, I'm at the other end of this path now. And as you can see, look, there's a big wheelie bin plonked there for all of the rubbish that people want to put in it. Coming from this direction, where the town is and the cafe there, people can come along and put their stuff in there. So if you can put one there, my question is, why can't there be one put at the beginning where I've just shown you? So, I'm going to try and get that sorted out. And I'm sure they'll argue their case and maybe say, oh, thanks for that, we'll pass it on to the relevant team, blah, 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 and try and fob it off. But I'm going to keep on them. I'm going to email them again and again the next week and again the next week and the next month. As long as it takes, I'm going to keep going. Because there's nowhere to put it on this end, a lot of it's ending up on the floor, sadly. And yeah, I think the council are missing a real trick here by not putting a bin there. Because I think this is one of the best spots in our area alongside the bridge here. Lots of people walk this path, they love it, especially in summer when the weather's nice, it's lovely. Lots of visitors, I think, come down here, and I hate to think things like this are putting people off, you know. They should be taking it with them whenever they can, but you know what people are like. Same old story in it all the time, same old story. So I'm going to send some emails off, see what I can do, and fight my corner a little bit. I'll see how I get on. Just wanted to show this at the beginning, but bye for now. Okay, so first things first, I found an email address for the local council to get in touch with. So I've wrote out a really nice introductory email, just letting them know who I am briefly. I'm a regular passerby, local resident, that kind of thing. And I'm getting a bit disappointed with all the litter I'm seeing at that point I've shown you. So just to give you the gist of it quickly, I'm just explaining my point. Told them exactly where I'm talking about. I've even put a what 3 words location on it so they know exactly where I'm talking about. No misunderstanding or no guessing. Be nice and clear, that's what I say, just like a politician, nice and clear, crystal clear. I told them that you need to put a bin at this point. I've put my photo on so they can see what I'm talking about. And yeah, just really nice and polite, kind regards. Get these people on your side, you know, don't go in guns blazing, that's my motto. And I've just finished it off with, I'll continue to mention this if I don't hear anything about it. So just letting them know I'm on the case. So I fired that one off. And a few days later, I received this. A nice letter come through the post from East Riding Council. And again, just to give the gist quickly, it just says basically many thanks for your recent feedback to the council. We take it seriously and we've handed your feedback onto the relevant team. That's the crucial point. It's been handed to the relevant team and they may contact you if they need to. And at the end it says, if you've any further concerns, please don't hesitate to contact us. I certainly won't hesitate. So that's a good start, isn't it? I'm on the case, I'm in the system. Let's see how it goes. I'll give them plenty of time to get back to me, and if nothing happens, I'll be back. Alright, I'll check in soon then. Cheers. Now then, just a quick update on that bin, because it's important stuff this, you know. Yeah, look, more of it here, look, can you see? Well, a full month went by after that letter and nothing happening. So I fired off a second email just to have another little stab, see if I can push them again. But no, another full month went by after that. Still nothing happening, no sign of anybody. So here I am again, third time, writing another email off. And this time I've attached another picture of the kind of stuff that I'm seeing down there. Another example, just to put a bit more clout on the case. And yeah, I've just signed it off again with like, you know, look, I think you're missing a trick here. It's one of our best spots. The least we can do is try and keep our best bits tidy. You know, let's come up with a solution. That's a good word, that. They love stuff like that. Solution. Efficiency. If you can throw that one in, they love stuff like that, don't they? Let's come up with a solution. And again, I'll be back on the case if nothing's happening. So just letting them know that I'm not disappearing, that I'm in business. And I'm becoming a bit of a pest now, probably. So, third time's the charm. Oh, look at that speedboat there. All right, see you on the next update. See what happens there. Well, I've made a breakthrough. Something's happening now. Yes, just a couple of days later, and I've suddenly received an email from a top manager of the waste department who deals with this kind of thing. And he writes, "Good afternoon. Regarding the litter at the location in question, I will take another look at the site this week." That's interesting. "I need to be sure if I placed a bin at that location that it's accessible for my staff to empty." Yeah, fair enough. I've not thought about that. From his point of view, he's got to do what he's got to do for his staff. Yeah, I understand that. That's fair enough. So, kind regards, top man, let's call him. So that's good, isn't it? He's going to go get his eyeballs on it this week. Something's happening, wheels are in motion. He's finally took notice of me at last. Right, I'll give him plenty of time to get on with it. I'll see what happens, and I'll let us know what's going on. All right, bye for now. Cheers. Promising news. I've had another email off the top man just a few days later, so he's not letting grass grow, is he? I like him. Today he writes, "Good morning. Just to keep you updated, I think the best thing to do is to put a wheelie bin there, see what we get, if it gets used, and hopefully people will use it and not litter on the path. Kind regards, top man." So short but sweet, but it seems to be on the case. But talk is cheap. I like action. How long is this thing actually going to take before I see one down there? Let's give him a bit of time. And you know what the council's like, these things take ages, don't they? So let's just see how long it is before he is a man of his word. So hopefully this is the last update on this now, and the next time you see me I'll be down on site putting some litter in my brand new bin. All right, bye for now. See you down there. Okay, well, I'm down by the river again. Right, let's finish off this rubbish story of mine, shall we? Come on. Well, it's now early October as I speak to you. Bloody freezing. So 3 months have passed since the top man promised me that wheelie bin. But as you can see, there's no bin there, is there? No. But that doesn't mean I've lost. No, not yet. There's more to it. Let me show you. Down this way, the path just continues a little bit down here. I'll just keep the camera rolling on purpose, just so you can see behind me where the spot is, and you just see in relation to where I'm heading here. Yeah, the path just continues about 100 yards down this way, look, just under these trees. It's not far. Yes, hopefully you can still see the spot there behind me. Literally it's about a 30-second walk just up here. So just a stone's throw away from that spot back there, you come up to this metal gate here, look, and this large car park area, which obviously means that vehicles can come right up to this point here. And remember when the top man said that he has to think about his staff emptying the bin, etc.? Well, you can understand why he's decided to put my brand new bin just there, look. There it is, I've done it. Still got a shine on it from the factory, ready for its year's worth of punishment. But there it is, it's finally there in place. Oh, and it's getting used already, fantastic. So that's the result, I'm happy with that. It's in place, it's doing its job. Nice one. So yeah, even though it's not exactly in the spot I wanted here, I'm still striking that up as a JD win. It's a massive win. I've got it done, haven't I? Because you've got to compromise in life, haven't you? All these things, everybody's got to win on the situation. So I've got my bin, the top man's keeping his staff happy, he's done his bit, he's happy. The riverside's got a new bin to try and keep some of the litter off. Everyone's a winner, aren't they? Everyone's a winner. And that's what you got to do. And listen, I know this is just a daft little video about me and a green bin, but it's not just about that, it's a little bit more than that. What I'm saying is, I think litter is a topic what tons of people resonate with, and it seems to grind everybody's gears. It certainly does mine. I'm sick of my well being brought down by people who decide to just drop stuff, and I know lots of people feel the same way. It seems to be this universal problem that we can't seem to solve. Wait for that. And all we can ever seem to do is put little measures in place like bins and helpful signs and stuff which try and put us in the right direction, but it never seems to end the problem, does it? It'll never end. You know what I'm saying anyway. You know what I'm saying. It's really annoying, isn't it? Anyhow, on the bigger picture, what I'm trying to say here is the reason I've made this, in my case it was a green wheelie bin and some litter, but the green wheelie bin is a metaphor for anything. If you see anything in your life or your environment, your neighbourhood, which needs fixing, improving, what you've spotted, which nobody else might have done, take it upon yourself next time. Instead of moaning about it for the 100th time, like we all do, maybe next time you walk past, think, right, today's the day, I'm going to fix it, I'm going to try and sort this out. Leave it with me. Leave it with me, I'll have a go. Stick to your facts, be polite, and be good mannered, as my mum says. Always have good manners, and you never know, you might just get somebody on the other end who agrees with you and wants to help you out. Anyhow, if you're still there, thanks for listening to this rubbish story of mine here on the River Humber. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you down the road. Alright, I'm going to go for a cup of tea at the cafe and put the cup in my new bin. See you later.